to build the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves.
NCTV45 presents The Thought for the Day. Monday through Friday, we give you a message of spirituality and inspiration. Your host,
I'm Louis Bosco, Director of Junior High Faith Formation for the Catholic Community of Newcastle. This is Thought of the Day. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about end-of-life issues, particularly a Christian teaching on end of life. Death is the one inescapable part of our human existence. It tends to be the thing that most people fear the most. Of course, as followers of Jesus, we don't have to be afraid of death because we are united with, we have a relationship with the one who rose again from the dead and wants us to one day join him in heaven. And he made that promise to us. So what I want to talk about today is how do we handle end-of-life care for loved ones in the hospital or in critical care situations. Today it's becoming more and more popular, unfortunately, this idea of euthanasia or so-called mercy killing as a way of handling a person in critical care, in a critical care situation. But from the Christian perspective, we believe that God alone can give life, and so he alone has the right to take it. Now, there are exceptions in, legitimate cases of self-defense, but otherwise the church teaches that it is always gravely sinful to take a human life. One of the most egregious examples of this today is the great sin of abortion. The church teaches that when we're dealing with end-of-life or critical care in the hospital, that the basics of food, water, and basic medicine, these things are never to be withheld. And nor do we ever take any action to hasten death in some way. Rather, we try to allow death to occur naturally in God's time. And this is because we believe God knows exactly the right time to call a person to him, to take that life back to him, and we don't want to interfere with that. We're also not obligated to go to extraordinary measures, such as the use of a breathing machine to prolong a life indefinitely. The church would say it's fine to use a ventilator in a temporary situation until a person gets strong enough to breathe again on their own, but we're not obligated to keep someone alive indefinitely through mechanical or artificial processes. So when we're talking about matters of life and death, really to sum it all up, the best thing is just to leave these decisions to God and to trust these things to him. I'm Louis Bosco, and this is Thought of the Day.